Social media management is a dead-end job. Not because social media is dying, but because the way SMMs have been taught to do it is now a $20 a month commodity. If you spend the last 3 years posting consistently and you're still stressed about not building real income, you're not building a career. You're running a burnout machine. Today, I'm showing you the SMM career ladder you probably never thought of. I am Marina Vaskina, 20 years in marketing, Samsung, Johnson & Johnson, AB InBev. Now I teach SMMs to think strategically about career and growth. Let's get into it. Stage 1, the newbie. This is where everyone starts. At this stage, you're charging somewhere between $500 and $1,000 per client. Sometimes less, sometimes free, just to build a portfolio. You take whatever clients come to you, you don't choose, which means you end up sometimes with very interesting projects, let's put it like that. The friend's cousin startup, the local business owner who wants viral content but won't give you anything to work with. And that's fine for now. At this stage, you're an order taker. You post what they give you. Your goal at this stage is to see how different business models operate. 3 to 5 niches, see what's easy, what's hard, collect data, not just pretty pictures, and set a timer. 2 years max. That's your window. After that, you should be moving to stage 2 or asking yourself hard questions about whether this is your actual path. I see SMMs who've been in the industry for 5 years, but they're still operating like newbies, still taking any client, still charging $800, still posting pretty pictures without strategy. That's not experience. That's just wasting your time. Stage 2, I call this the grind. You've been doing this for 2-3 years now, you have 3 to 4 clients, you're charging $1,500, maybe $2,000 per month. On paper it looks good, $6,000 to $8,000 a month, not bad. But here is what's actually happening. First, your income is not stable, because when the client asks about sales, you start talking about brand awareness and engagement, you're using content pillars as a shield, but pillars don't pay the client's bills. So clients churn constantly. They stay 3-4 months and they disappear. You're always stressed about where the next client is coming from. Second, you don't raise your rates because you might lose the clients you have. You can't explain why your work is worth more because you don't know. So you think, to grow, I just need more clients. But there is a physical limit to how many accounts you can manage. Take on too many and quality drops, or you burn out, or both. The other option is high-ticket clients, the ones who pay $4,000, $5,000 a month, but you don't pitch them because deep down you don't know how to prove you're worth it. You can show them engagement, you can show them follower growth, but when they ask how does this connect to my sales, you don't have a clear answer. At stage 2, working harder is not an option anymore if you want to grow. Instead of selling vibes in a market that demands revenue, the only way out is a total skill set upgrade. You need to understand how content connects to sales. Not in theory, in practice. You need to be able to influence leads, bookings, revenue. You need to understand the logic of how social media actually drives business results. Without that, you're stuck competing on price with every other SMM who can make pretty posts. Stage 3, the strategic SMM. This is where things shift. You have 2-3 clients, but you're charging $4,000, $5,000 each. Your income is $10,000 plus, with fewer clients than you had at stage 2. Stage 3 is the unfireable tier. You don't ask what to post. You tell the CEO what the market position is. You're not managing Instagram. You are managing a sales funnel architecture that happens to use Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, anything else. The client says, I need more bookings, you build a strategy to get them bookings. The client says, I need to launch this product, you plan the campaign, the content, the timeline, all connected to actual sales targets. You're planning budgets, you're doing real analytics, not just engagement went up, but here is how this affected revenue. At this stage, you probably work with assistants or contractors, maybe a designer, maybe a content coordinator. You're not doing everything yourself anymore. You're giving tasks to your team. You've become the strategist, not the poster. You don't charge for your time, you charge for this system. To move beyond stage 3, you need 2 things: stronger management skills, and marketing competences that go beyond social media. Because the next level is not about being a better SMM, it's about being a marketing leader. Stage 4, the marketing leader. At this level, you have options. Option 1, you run your own SMM agency. You have a team, you're not doing the work, you are running the business. Option 2, you become a head of marketing for small to mid-sized companies. You develop marketing strategy across all channels, not just social. You control budgets, P&Ls, ROI, you manage teams, hire people, develop talent. Income at this stage, 15,000 plus, sometimes way up. Not everyone wants to get there, and that's fine. Stage 3 is a great place to be. Good income, interesting work, manageable stress. But if you want to build something bigger, an agency, a leadership career, stage 4 is where it leads. Most of you watching are stuck at stage 2, I think. You think you need more mindset or better templates or more clients. You don't. You need strategic competence. You need to learn how content drives sales, not likes, sales. I'm opening a new cohort for the Strategic SMM program. Real client work, individual feedback from me. Link is in the description. If you are ready, I'll see you inside. If not, keep grinding. And if this video made you see your career differently, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one.